What if you could become a better person, not by working harder, but by taking one doable step a day? And not because you're a bad person now, but because there's something inside you that's ready for more. How to Be a Better Person walks you through 1 year of those tiny steps. 365 small but mighty tools you can use in the next 24 hours to make a difference in yourself and the world. My mission? To help you live your best life.
Hello, and welcome back to How to Be a Better Person with me, Kate Hanley, your tour guide. Today's Friday, and that means we're either talking about friends, finances, or fun. And on this particular Friday, I'm sharing a strategy that applies to all three of these various topics. What I'm asking you to do today is sit down at some point before the end of the workday and decide how much money you're going to spend this weekend. Yep, I'm asking you to set a budget of how much you want to spend over the next 2.5 days. Why am I asking you to do this? Well, when I was in my 20s, I'd go to the ATM on Friday evenings on the way home from work and get $100 out and try to make it last all weekend. This was in New York City in the late 90s. I realize I'm totally dating myself here. And even then, $100 wasn't a lot of money. It was super easy to go out to dinner with friends and have it cost $60 a person. Take a taxi home, and that could mean I only had $30 left for all of Saturday and Sunday. It helped me keep my spending in line and was kind of like having a little angel on my shoulder, asking if what I was thinking about spending money on was worth it. If you can swing it, using cash for this little experiment is a great way to make sure you're counting everything and to see at a glance how much you've already spent and how much you've got left. I know it's old school. I know credit cards and Venmo are much more our reality these days. If you do pay for things electronically, just be sure to write down everything you charge as you do it so that you can see how things add up. Keep in mind that there are no money police who are going to come yell at you if you go over, and neither will Glinda the Good Witch come bring you a brownie if you spend less. It's just an exercise in knowing yourself and your spending habits better, especially on the weekend when you're cut loose from your normal routine and have more flexibility to do whatever you'd like. The thing is, and this is something I say all the time, so if you keep listening, and I hope you will, you'll hear me say it again. You can't change a habit you don't know you have. So, what do you think you need to have a good weekend while still keeping it between the white lines? $50? $100? $200? It doesn't even matter what the number is. It only matters that you pick one and then compare your actual spending to the number you thought you should spend. This relates to being a better person because mindless spending can create stress in your life, and that stress can keep you from having the mind space and the energy to live your best life. Also, we live in a capitalist society, which can habituate us to buying things we don't really need. Things that not only drain our financial resources, but also environmental resources. As someone who wants to be a better person, you know you're either part of the problem or part of the solution. And doing this simple, and I hope interesting, little experiment will help you start to see the things you might be buying that you don't need, and appreciating more the things that actually do enrich your life. If you have insight from this experiment that you'd like to share, tweet me at Kate Han and use the hashtag BetterPersonPod. Or visit beabetterpersonpodcast.com and use the Contact Kate button that's down at the bottom of the page. That's it from me. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks for listening to How to Be a Better Person. If you liked what you heard, share it with someone you think would like it too. Your voice matters. Come sign up for the weekly newsletter that includes a link to every episode from the previous week so you can catch up on anything you missed. You can do that at beabetterpersonpodcast.com. I also love to hear from listeners. Seriously, I love it. Send me an email by clicking on the Contact Kate button at beabetterpersonpodcast.com. Or you can tweet me at Kate Han, Katehan, or find me on Instagram at Kate Hanley Author. I look forward to connecting with you.